Life, as the Stoics remind us, is more than mere chance. It is a rigorous, ongoing test of our inner character and resilience. Each day, we encounter adversity, unforeseen hardship, and moments that challenge our patience and resolve. For many, this journey feels random, leaving us unsteady, confused, and unaware of the quiet but immense strength within us. Stoicism, however, seeks to unlock this hidden potential. It teaches us that the mind is not only capable of standing firm in the face of chaos, but can be trained to remain calm, unwavering, and unbroken by the turmoil of anger, fear, or envy. The Stoics argue that this inner fortitude, this ability to be mentally unshakable, isn't just an ideal but a necessity for a life of true fulfillment. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of all else, we cultivate a resilience that transforms how we meet life's most intense trials. This strength, rooted deeply in self-mastery, is the path toward freedom from unnecessary suffering and toward a more profound peace. Stoicism offers us not just philosophy, but a toolkit for enduring life's trials with grace, dignity, and unshakable spirit. Together, we'll explore 7 lessons from Stoicism that, if we truly embody them, can awaken a strength we didn't know we had. These lessons call for self-mastery, courage, and unyielding determination to confront the chaos of life. These aren't just lessons. They are principles that can harden us, embolden us, and lead us toward inner peace. Let's begin. Number 1. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. Epictetus, the once enslaved Stoic sage, taught one of Stoicism's most transformative ideas, the dichotomy of control. He famously said, "Some things are within our power, while others are not." While this concept appears straightforward, it is a challenging lesson to truly absorb because it strikes at the heart of our daily anxieties. Many of us get caught in a cycle of dwelling on the past, fearing the future, or fretting over others' opinions. These thoughts drain our energy, leaving us feeling powerless and stuck in a loop of worry. Epictetus's teaching invites us to take a step back and ask ourselves, what do we actually control? The answer lies within our own minds. Our choices, actions, and attitudes are entirely up to us. Meanwhile, events outside ourselves, from other people's reactions to life's random turns, are beyond our control. By learning to release our grip on what we cannot change and focusing on what is truly within our grasp, we can reclaim a sense of peace and self-mastery. Imagine the freedom and strength that come from channeling our energy toward things we can influence instead of letting ourselves be tossed around by external events. This shift in focus may be one of the most powerful steps we can take toward a life of inner stability and resilience. In the intricate dance of life, it's crucial to recognize where our true power lies. We often find ourselves embroiled in a futile struggle against the uncontrollable aspects of existence, what others think, how they behave, and the unpredictable nature of the world around us. However, the essence of Stoic philosophy teaches us that our influence is confined solely to our own judgments, desires, and actions. By consciously redirecting our mental energy from the external chaos to our internal landscape, we embark on a journey of self-mastery. This profound shift transforms our perspective. Instead of being consumed by worries about outcomes beyond our control, we learn to embrace acceptance. This acceptance is not a sign of indifference. Rather, it empowers us, cultivating a sense of resilience and tranquility. We become fortified against the whims of fate, grounded in our ability to respond to challenges with grace and composure. In this way, self-mastery becomes our greatest ally, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and peace. Through the lens of Stoicism, we discover that true strength lies not in trying to control the world, but in mastering ourselves amidst its chaos. Number 2, prepare for adversity, not as a possibility, but as a certainty. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, offers profound insights into preparing for life's inevitable adversities. He believed that anticipating hardships and rehearsing for them mentally serves as a powerful form of resilience training. By actively contemplating potential difficulties, be they personal losses, health challenges, or professional setbacks, we condition ourselves to face these trials with greater equanimity when they actually occur. Seneca famously stated, "The man who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive." This means that by acknowledging the reality of suffering and practicing our responses, we rob those challenges of their unexpected shock value. Instead of being blindsided by adversity, we develop a mindset that views difficulties as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. This preparatory approach not only empowers us to respond effectively when faced with challenges, but also cultivates a deeper sense of control over our emotions and actions. In embracing this philosophy, we learn that the struggle itself can become a source of strength, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and resolve. Imagine the profound power of preparing your mind for the inevitable trials that life will throw your way. This preparation goes beyond mere anticipation. It involves a deep, reflective engagement with concepts such as loss, discomfort, and even mortality itself. Far from being a pessimistic endeavor, this practice is liberating. By confronting these uncomfortable realities head-on, we cultivate an inner resilience that shields us from the paralyzing fear that so often keeps us from fully engaging with life. Instead of recoiling from adversity, we learn to see it as an integral part of our human experience, one that offers invaluable lessons and opportunities for growth. This mental fortitude allows us to stand firm in the face of challenges, letting go of the anxieties that once held us captive. As we train ourselves to embrace discomfort and accept the transient nature of life, we develop a fortified inner strength that empowers us to navigate life's storms with grace and determination. Through this practice, we transform fear into a powerful ally, propelling us to confront obstacles with courage and to pursue our aspirations with unwavering resolve. Ultimately, we emerge not only as survivors of our trials, but as individuals enriched by the wisdom gained from them, ready to live life to its fullest. Number 3, embrace discomfort as a teacher. The Stoics believe that embracing discomfort is essential for sharpening our discipline and resilience. A philosophy championed by Musonius Rufus, a lesser-known yet highly respected Stoic thinker. He argued that by intentionally exposing ourselves to discomfort, be it through enduring cold, experiencing hunger, or subjecting our bodies to physical exertion, we cultivate a robust sense of fortitude. This practice of controlled discomfort serves as a powerful teacher, conditioning our minds and bodies to withstand the inevitable hardships of life. In a world where comfort is often pursued at all costs, Musonius's teachings remind us that true strength arises not from avoiding challenges, but from confronting them head-on. By willingly facing discomfort, we develop a deeper understanding of our limits and capabilities, allowing us to transcend our perceived boundaries. This process fosters resilience, as we learn that discomfort is temporary, but the growth it inspires is lasting. Ultimately, embracing discomfort empowers us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace, transforming challenges into opportunities for personal growth and self-mastery. In our modern world, we often find ourselves inundated with comforts and conveniences designed to shield us from discomfort and pain. This relentless pursuit of ease may seem appealing, but it ultimately constructs a prison of our own making. Each time we shy away from discomfort, whether it's a difficult conversation, a challenging task, or even the simple act of stepping outside our comfort zone, we weaken our ability to confront life's inevitable hardships. By choosing the path of avoidance, we inadvertently surrender our power, limiting our growth and resilience. Instead, the Stoic philosophy urges us to embrace discomfort as a necessary aspect of life. We must seek out challenges, engaging in controlled trials that test our limits and fortify our character. This conscious choice to face adversity not only builds mental and emotional strength, but also prepares our souls for the trials that lie ahead. True discipline lies in this very act of willingly enduring discomfort. It is the crucible through which we forge our freedom. By cultivating resilience, we reclaim control over our lives, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. In doing so, we learn that discomfort is not an enemy but a teacher, guiding us toward a more profound understanding of ourselves and our capacity for overcoming life's obstacles. Number 4, master yourself before you try to master others. Marcus Aurelius, often referred to as the philosopher king, emphasized a profound truth. The journey towards self-conquest is far more critical than the futile endeavor of trying to change others. In his wisdom, he urged us to abandon the endless debates over what constitutes a good man and instead focus on embodying those virtues ourselves. This insight is particularly poignant in a world rife with conflict, misunderstanding, and differing opinions. The desire to change others is almost instinctive. We long for fairness, compassion, and recognition in our interactions. We often expect those around us to align with our beliefs, standards, and emotional needs, hoping that if they would only act as we wish, our lives would be smoother and more fulfilling. However, this yearning can lead to frustration and resentment, as we inevitably find that others do not conform to our ideals. The Stoic perspective, as articulated by Aurelius, invites us to redirect this energy inward. Instead of attempting to mold others to fit our vision, we are called to cultivate our character, embodying the qualities we seek in others. By mastering ourselves, our reactions, our judgments, and our principles, we not only find peace within, but also become a living example of the virtues we wish to see. This transformation can inspire those around us, fostering an environment where positive change is more likely to occur naturally. In this way, self-conquest becomes the true measure of our strength and influence. Stoicism offers a profound insight into the nature of control and the dynamics of our interactions with the world around us. At its core, the philosophy teaches us that our sphere of influence begins and ends within ourselves. We often spend an inordinate amount of time trying to shape others, whether it's friends, family, or colleagues, into reflections of our own desires or expectations. However, this futile effort leads to frustration and disillusionment, as we find that true change in others is beyond our grasp. Instead, Stoicism invites us to turn our attention inward, focusing on our responses, desires, and perceptions. This shift in perspective is revolutionary. If every individual were to master this fundamental principle, our relationships would flourish, our workplaces would become more harmonious, and society at large would experience a significant transformation. The mastery of oneself emerges as the ultimate form of power, one that is quiet yet formidable. It doesn't rely on external validation or recognition, nor does it seek the approval of others. Instead, it is an internal strength that radiates confidence and resilience. By embracing this inner authority, we cultivate a sense of peace and clarity that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace. In this way, The practice of Stoicism becomes not just a personal endeavor, but a collective journey toward a more compassionate and understanding world. Number 5. Make peace with the past to walk freely in the present. Many of us carry the weight of regret and anger like a shackle, burdening ourselves with memories that no longer serve us. These emotional chains prevent us from moving forward, anchoring us in a past filled with missed opportunities and unresolved conflicts. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This profound insight highlights the essential truth that while we cannot change what has happened, we do possess the ability to control our responses to those experiences. Instead of letting old wounds fester and dictate our emotions, we can actively choose to learn from them. Each past grievance, every failed ambition, and each mistake is an opportunity for growth, providing us with valuable lessons if we approach them with a Stoic mindset. By recognizing that these memories belong to a time that is no longer ours, we can release their grip on our present. Letting go of this emotional baggage creates space for new possibilities, enabling us to focus on the here and now. In doing so, we cultivate resilience, allowing us to face life with a renewed sense of purpose and strength, ultimately embracing the freedom that comes from living fully in the present. If we could release our grasp on past mistakes and consciously choose to focus on the present moment, the potential for mental clarity and emotional freedom becomes immense. The weight of past regrets often anchors us in a cycle of negative thoughts, where we endlessly replay scenarios and question our decisions. This fixation not only drains our mental energy, but also clouds our judgment, preventing us from engaging fully in our current experiences. In stark contrast, a Stoic cultivates the ability to acknowledge lost chances without allowing them to dictate their current state of mind. Instead of mourning what could have been, they draw upon their past as a source of wisdom, using it to fortify their resolve in the present. By building a fortress of resilience, they transform their past regrets into valuable lessons, recognizing that every mistake carries with it the seeds of growth and self-improvement. This mindset fosters a profound sense of empowerment, enabling individuals to respond to life's challenges with strength and grace, undeterred by previous missteps. In doing so, they not only reclaim their mental energy, but also enrich their capacity to live fully and purposefully, grounded in the here and now. Number 6. Recognize the triviality of wealth, fame, and status. Seneca's insight, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor," encapsulates a profound truth that resonates deeply within Stoic philosophy. In a world brimming with temptations for wealth, power, and fame, it's easy to become ensnared in the relentless pursuit of external validation and material accumulation. However, the Stoics teach that this ceaseless craving is a mirage that obscures our path to true freedom. When we chase after possessions and status, we find ourselves in a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. Each achievement is fleeting, leading only to the next desire. This pursuit of more transforms our lives into a constant state of anxiety, where fulfillment feels perpetually out of reach. The more we have, the more we want, and in that insatiable desire, we neglect the richness of the present moment. True wealth, according to Stoicism, lies not in external acquisitions, but in the cultivation of inner virtue, wisdom, and self-control. By recognizing that peace and contentment are found within, through self-mastery and acceptance, we can break free from the shackles of desire and discover a lasting sense of fulfillment that transcends the superficial allure of worldly possessions. In essence, the Stoic perspective challenges us to redefine what it means to be rich, shifting our focus from the abundance of material goods to the depth of our character and the strength of our minds. The Stoic perspective on wealth and abundance is profoundly countercultural, urging us to redefine what it means to be truly rich. In a world obsessed with accumulation of possessions, status, and superficial pleasures, the Stoic teaches that genuine wealth is found not in the quantity of our belongings, but in the quality of our desires. By desiring little and focusing on mastering oneself, we shift our attention away from the external validation of material success and toward the inner cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-control. This shift enables us to appreciate the simple joys that life offers, like meaningful relationships, nature's beauty, and the satisfaction of personal growth. When we engage in self-reflection and ask ourselves whether we are pursuing what genuinely matters or merely chasing fleeting desires, we open the door to a more profound understanding of abundance. We often find that the frantic pursuit of wealth leads to emptiness, while a life anchored in simple pleasures like gratitude, mindfulness, and emotional resilience yields far greater fulfillment. In recognizing this truth, we liberate ourselves from the incessant chase for more and begin to discover that true abundance resides within us. By nurturing our inner landscape and prioritizing what aligns with our values, we can achieve a lasting sense of contentment and purpose that far surpasses any temporary satisfaction that external possessions might provide. Number 7. Remember death to live fully. Memento mori, remember you must die, is perhaps the most powerful teaching of Stoicism, serving as a poignant reminder of our mortality. In contemporary society, death is frequently shunned or treated as a taboo topic, often provoking fear or discomfort. However, the Stoics understood that contemplating our mortality is not about fostering despair, but about awakening a profound sense of purpose. By acknowledging that our time on this earth is limited, we are encouraged to prioritize what truly matters. Each day becomes an opportunity to live fully and authentically, to engage in meaningful pursuits, and to cultivate relationships that enrich our lives. Rather than allowing the thought of death to paralyze us, we can use it as a catalyst for action, propelling us to embrace our passions, face our fears, and cherish our loved ones. This awareness of life's impermanence invites us to shed trivial concerns and distractions, redirecting our energy towards personal growth and fulfillment. Ultimately, memento mori teaches us that life's fragility can ignite a fierce commitment to live with intention, transforming the inevitable into a powerful motivator for a life well lived. Each day wasted in anger, envy, or fear is one less day lived with purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In embracing death, we lose our fear of it. We are free to live with an intensity that few experience." Let us remind ourselves, not in a morbid sense, but as a liberating truth, our lives are precious because they are limited. These 7 lessons from Stoicism do not just call for intellectual understanding but for action. To master these principles is to forge an unshakable core, a fortress of resilience within. Together, let us face life with courage, rooted in self-mastery and strength. There's no reason to wait, no excuse to delay. Embrace these lessons now, and you may find that the life you have always searched for, the life filled with peace, purpose, and inner strength, has been within your reach all along.